There's a lot of green screen work on this show. How difficult is it for you to be acting against nothing?
Well, they act against me every day. So well, it's much the same, really.
You know, you just really have to put your faith in the people whose job it is to this visual effects, and you just have to put your faith in the director and the visual effects, and you just have to trust and just pray that you're actually reacting to what's really there, you know, and that it's asking a lot of questions. You know, a lot of questions, trying to get a really good idea. Sometimes they have visuals to show you, but it's really just kind of
getting the director to pretend to be a monster.
Yeah. You just have to really just take that leap of faith and just trust.
Some of the, like maybe 15, 20 years ago, what you see in movies in a sort of visual effects area, you know, maybe you couldn't afford to do then, sort of in television. But now I think you know, you're doing your action, or whatever the actor is doing at the time, and what's happening behind you. I think it's going to be a visual extravaganza, and it's going to be definitely as groundbreaking in a spectacular way than is anything that's going to be on television. What I've seen and what I've talked to some of David and Mark and Kevin, it's just going to be the depth of the characters is obviously the basis of this town and the show, but the spectacular sort of visual effects and the creature effects and all the prosthetics, it's so layered to this town that I think that the visual effects and the green screen is going to enhance it beyond anything that I hope is on television.
There's been some great storyboards as well, so we get to see what these creatures will hopefully look like. They're not going to just put in some Fraggle Rock, you know. But yeah, so we've had a good idea of what a lot of the stuff will look like and how tall they'll be, and so yeah, that's kind of helped us a lot as well.
We're very lucky. We've got an extraordinary VFX team, and having them at our disposal, you want to use them as much as you can. You know, acting in front of green screen is both incredibly, well, can be really time consuming, is the interesting thing. Green screen's much slower. So I think sometimes that's the most frustrating element of it, you know, because the shot has to be got exactly right for a number more departments than normally when you're shooting. It has to work for the guys who are going to be doing the VFX as well, and there's a lot of technical constraints to that. But you know, we have those guys. You know, our guys, I mean, I know that Gary and Mike have shown you their stuff today. And I mean, their stuff is phenomenal. They're doing it really fast. Like, you know, like Tony's said, you can do it these days much quicker than you could before, and you know, we have them at our disposal. The other thing is it gives us a scale. It's very hard to tell a story about a post-apocalyptic world that exists in the middle of a, you know, incredibly unfriendly badlands if you're going to stick in the town in the back lot and all kind of hunker down together. We need the green screen in order to show scale, in order to show the other, in order to show what is not Defiance. And it's a vital element. It adds so much bang for our buck that you know, we'd be lost without it. We're, like I say, we're just really, really blessed. We have an incredible team of guys who are taking care of that part of it for us. The acting part is the same as always. You plant your feet in the ground, you look the other guy in the eye, and you tell the truth. And then something really gnarly is happening behind you that you can't see yet.